Welcome back to the Aussie Diecast Racing League. I'm Brian Tolmie, and this is Group Number 1 of the Nascar Autumn Cup, proudly brought to you by Mark D and Cut Rocker Racing. Currently 12 degrees at Thunder Valley, no sign of rain in sight. Should make for some great racing on the Sizzler Fat Track. Let's introduce today's driver, starting off in the yellow Chevy Impala for Olsen Racing. This is Ken Olsen. Driver number 2, straight out of Canada in the red and white Chevy Impala, driving for the A-Team. It is Sloan Taylor. Driver number 3, out of America in the red, number 81 Circle Tracker, driving for Po Boy Racing. It's Po Boy. And driver number 4 for Lords Racing League in the grey Buick Grand National, it's Big C. Let's go and check out the odds thanks to Sportsbet, where we see Po Boy is the $1.90 favourite, Sloan Taylor at $2, Big C $2.25, and Ken Olsen holding up the team there with odds of $2.60 for the win. Let's go and check out the fastest time here at Thunder Valley, and that is of course DJ Triple J with a record time of 5.09 seconds. Okay, cars are ready to rock and roll for race number 1 of the Autumn Cup. Po Boy and Ken Olsen up the front of the grid for race number 1. Drivers are strapped in and the cars are staged, ready to take off here in the first event of the day. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already, as the lights begin to count down and away we go. Good start there by Olsen in the number 2 Impala. Takes the corner a little high, and there goes Sloan Taylor. She's off and gone. It's a battle out the back there. Po Boy's on his roof. Olsen comes second. Po Boy slides across on his lid for third, and Big C got caught up in the carnage and comes in fourth in race number 1 and claims just 1 point to start off his campaign. Well, what a rough house affair that one was. Po Boy going across on his head. Not quite sure what happened there. Maybe we can find out on the replay. We see Olsen and Po Boy both go up like they was going to launch off and land on the bookshelf above the track. Sloan Taylor went out and took the lead. And you can see Olsen and Po Boy. Olsen goes across for second, Po Boy on his head. Maybe we'll pick it up just here, and you can just see way out in front is Sloan Taylor, and out the back, Po Boy is upside down, polishing his helmet on the plastic. Well, after one race, we see Sloan Taylor sitting on 5, Ken Olsen 3, Po Boy 2, and Big C sits on 1 as we move back up for race number 2. Sloan Taylor enters the front of the grid for the first time today. Po Boy has moved over 1 position and shares the other side of the track. Cars are ready to rock and roll for race number 2, Autumn Cup Heat 2, ready to go. Lights go out, and that's a good start there by Sloan Taylor in the red and white Impala. Gets a little bit slyways. Everyone's backwards except for Olsen. Ow, geez, that was close, but I think Sloan Taylor's just got the win over Po Boy. Big C third and Ken Olsen in fourth in race number 2. What a drive that one by Sloan Taylor in the red and white Chevy Impala for the A-Team. Magnificent drive. She got out of the blocks quickly, as we'll see on the replay. Po Boy matched her. Gave her a little bit of a nudge out of turn number 2. Big C was coming hard. And then Ken Olsen gave him a tap and said, mate, get out of me way. I need to come third to claim some more points. But it wasn't to be for Olsen. And it was just by barely half a car length that Sloan Taylor claimed the victory in a time of 5.80. So after 2 races, Sloan Taylor with 2 wins in a row sits on 10. Po Boy sits on 5, Olsen on 4, and Big C moves up to 3 points as we roll up for race number 3 to the top of the mountain for the Autumn Cup Group 1 race number 3, where Big C joins the front of the grid and Sloan Taylor has the camera side of the track. Great performance by Sloan Taylor so far. 2 victories in a row. Going for 3 in a row. Hard to do here on the Sizzler Fat Track, but she got that victory in race number 1 from the back of the grid. Lights go out. What's going to happen this time? Once again, it's Sloan Taylor and Big C. Taylor takes over one more time. Skids gets the victory. Sloan Taylor 3 victories in a row. Po Boy third. Big C once again They're in third, and it's a DNF for Ken Olsen, who fails to complete the course in race number 3. Let's see what happened here. It was great cornering there by everyone involved. Just there, Sloan Taylor got a little bit out of control, and it would appear that Big C and Ken Olsen came together just near the Dunlop signage down the home straight. We might be able to see that more clearly on the front on replay. Here it is there, both cars going slideways. Big C backing up that car across the line in a quick time of 5:20, but it's 3 wins in a row. See Sloan Taylor on 15 points, Po Boy there on 8, Big C and Ken Olsen on 5 and 4 apiece as we move up for the last race of the day. Well, Po Boy, Big C and Olsen all a chance of moving on through. The top 2 on points go through to the final in a couple of weeks' time. Next week's drivers, you'll see Arlo, Crazy Ruby, Griffin Soul and Piper Jean, also from the A-team, taking to the track here. The lights begin to count down. Olsen and Big C on pole. It's a good start there by Big C in the Buick. Takes that corner like a superstar. Here comes Sloan Taylor. Can't quite get there. Big C win, and it's Taylor for second. Ken Olsen there in third, and Po Boy, disappointingly, comes in fourth place for Po Boy Racing. What a drive for Big C for the Lords Racing League in that Buick Grand National. Had that thing absolutely flying down the track. I reckon he had his foot through the bloody floorboard. He was absolutely flying. Well, it was a great performance as well by Sloan Taylor. Almost picked up 4 wins in a row, and a fantastic time of 5.31 in the final event goes to the man from Lords Racing League. Half a car length separated them once again. Very close there in second and third between Po Boy and Olsen. Okay, let's go and check out the final scoreboard, where it is Sloan Taylor on 18 points moving on through to the final, with Big C just nudging out Po Boy by 1 point to slide on through. Ken Olsen, disappointing run for him today, finishes on 6 points, but today was all about Sloan Taylor for the A-team in that red and white Chevy Impala. Absolutely fantastic driving, claiming 3 out of the 4 races. And Big C for Lord Racing League in the Buick Grand National. Great performance by those boys to get into the final. Disappointing run here for Ken Olsen in the number 2 Jalapeno Chevy Impala. And also Po Boy, who had no luck really. He was the quickest car going into this event, but nonetheless it didn't help him out. Sloan Taylor was the fastest time of the day with a 5:20. Well, if you've liked what you've seen, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like and share, get us out and about. And remember to come back next Thursday for group number 2 of the Nascar Autumn Cup, proudly supported by Mark D and Cut Rocker Diecast Racing and the Aussie Diecast Racing League.